Come out.
Greetings, Master. Master, you truly are a martial arts prodigy seen once in a century. Your inner strength is peerless. No wonder our late master, on his deathbed, insisted against all opposition on appointing a woman as the new master.
I just hope I'm worthy of his trust. By the way, how is the task I assigned you going?
Rest assured, Master. I've ordered our allies at court to jointly recommend your husband. He is now the undisputed top scholar of this year's imperial exams.
He studied hard for so many years. Now that he's topped the list, he must be overjoyed.
Master, there's another matter. The Emperor wishes to marry off his only daughter to you, Master.
But you are a woman. How can you marry a princess?
True. But all past masters of the Hidden Wind Pavilion have been men, so the outside world doesn't know the truth. Yun Shao, put on the Yama mask, and decline the offer in my name.
Yes.
10 cities as a dowry. It seems the Emperor truly dotes on this daughter. I wonder where my birth parents are now.
Father. What? He actually refused?
What a pity, Inger. Master Yama is the leader of the world's largest faction, the Hidden Wind Pavilion. If he refuses, even I, the Emperor, cannot force him.
Father. If I am to marry, it must be to the most remarkable man in the world. Please grant me this wish, Father. Please.
Your Majesty, our spies report that the Master's close associates are frequently visiting the new top scholar, Tao Rinjia's residence. I suspect this man is very likely the Master himself.
For someone of his status to take the imperial exams, could it be he also wishes to serve the court and become a high official?
This could be a perfect opportunity to forge ties with the Hidden Wind Pavilion. By my decree, at the Mid-Autumn Banquet in 2 days, invite the new top scholar to the palace.
As you command.
My husband loves the chicken soup I make. He studies so hard. You need to nourish yourself properly.
Wife.
Husband.
Chinger.
Husband.
I passed. I finally passed the imperial exam as the top scholar.
Congratulations. Husband. Come, sit.
Chinger. Many of my fellow scholars today came to congratulate me. At a time like this, we mustn't lose face. Give me 10 taels of silver. Tonight, we'll all go to Tianxiang restaurant for a meal. We'll have a good time.
All right. Husband. I've only earned 3 taels and 6 maces, selling herbs these past few months. Tianxiang restaurant is a place for high officials and nobles to enjoy themselves. It's too extravagant. How about this? I'll cook a few of my best dishes, and we can all celebrate together at home. Wouldn't that be better?
That's a woman's short-sighted kindness. Your husband will soon serve in court. Social connections are especially important. And they are all learned gentlemen. How dare we treat them carelessly? Fine. We'll just have to make do with this.
It's all right, husband. These are just small matters. We've endured until your name is on the golden list. Our hardships have finally paid off. So, when do you think we should hold a proper wedding banquet? That would be appropriate.
Now that I'm honored as the top scholar. And she.
Husband.
Top scholar Tao Rinjia received a decree. By His Majesty's oral decree, officials of the 3rd rank and above are to bring their families to the palace for the Mid-Autumn Festival banquet. The new top scholar is also among those invited.
Your servant obeys the decree. Thank you for His Majesty's great kindness.
A carriage will be sent later to take you to the palace. I take my leave.
Take care, sir.
Husband.
Did you hear that? The Emperor has invited me to the Mid-Autumn Festival banquet. He must intend to give me an important post.
Husband, then what about our wedding?
Chinger. Such wonderful news. I must go and tell my fellow scholars and friends.
My husband must be too overjoyed to have heard what I said clearly. Killing intent. goes there?
To think the master of the Tsongfeng Pavilion, who gallops across battlefields and kills without blinking, is actually a woman. You've been quite hard to find.
The Crimson Tiger's Shadow Mark. So you're from the Shadow Pavilion, the top assassin organization of Beimang. I've heard only the top assassins bear the Crimson Tiger's Shadow Mark. And this time, 5 of you came. It seems the one behind you, who wants my life, has really spared no expense.
If you're scared, then surrender without a fight.
A bunch of ambushers. Dare to be insolent before this pavilion master. You ambushed me. And you dare to act so arrogantly in front of me?
Attack together. Take your head back for the reward.
Kill them.
It's over.
Forgive us, Master. We arrived late.
Stand up.
Thank you, Master.
These people came prepared. It's not your fault. The task I assigned you, how are things progressing?
I've already sent someone to notify the Emperor. Tonight, we will attend a banquet under the name of the Hidden Wind Pavilion and present a congratulatory gift to the top scholar.
My husband often says he's ostracized by his peers. Now, with me and the Hidden Wind Pavilion, supporting him, surely no one will dare to look down on him anymore.
I have brought the Master's token for this trip. Please, Master, return to the Hidden Wind Pavilion to oversee matters.
The Hidden Wind Pavilion is sufficient with you two. Now, I only wish to be with my husband, as an ordinary couple, living together.
Master.
Master, the King of the Western regions, to express his admiration, has specially presented to you a bolt of 1,000-year ice silk. There is only one such bolt in the world. Even the Emperor has never seen it.
It's said that fabric made from this ice silk is warm in winter and cool in summer. Most suitable for making auspicious garments. My husband will surely like it. Take it to my room.
I am the maid, from Her Highness the Princess's palace. I greet Mr. Tao here.
The princess. What instructions does Her Highness the Princess have?
Her Highness heard that the top scholar's wife is from the countryside and unfamiliar with etiquette. She orders her to come and receive instruction. To avoid causing embarrassment at the evening banquet, and losing face for you.
I have studied the 4 books and 5 classics since childhood, and am proficient in music, chess, calligraphy, and painting. I am thoroughly versed in all manners and rules. There's no need for the princess to trouble herself.
This face, how could it resemble the Empress so much, in her youth?
To receive guidance from Her Highness the Princess is a blessing for my humble wife. She should naturally comply.
Husband.
Chinger. I haven't been appointed to an official position yet. We absolutely cannot offend the princess. It's just listening to a few words of instruction. Just consider it, for our future.
All right. I'll accompany the maid for a visit.
Even your entire demeanor is so similar. No, impossible. That baby girl back then was thrown into the lagoon long ago. This must all be a coincidence. I heard that Miss Morong has been an orphan since childhood. I wonder how you grew up.
My foster father said he found me in the Chongding River, felt it was fate, and took me in to raise me.
Are you talking about the Chongding River? That connects to the Palace Lagoon?
Yes.
How old were you when he found you?
My foster father said, when he found me, I still had my umbilical cord, was barely breathing, and must have been just born. May I ask why you're asking these questions, madam?
No, nothing. I just think that Miss Morong has had a difficult life, and I wonder if there's anything I can do to help.
Madam is the Emperor's honored servant.
Your Majesty.
Stop.
What are your orders, Your Majesty?
It's been hot lately. Send someone to the Internal Affairs Office to get more ice for Zhaoyang Palace, so the princess doesn't suffer from the heat.
On behalf of the princess, I thank Your Majesty for the reward. whether she's the real princess or not. We must not let His Majesty see this face.
I am the wife of the new top scholar, Tao Renjie. Greetings, Your Highness.
Rise. Grant her a seat. I just heard you say, you are Minister Tao's wife. But I, the princess, have never heard of the Tao family holding an engagement banquet, and your name isn't in the family register. According to the laws of Great Qi, you should be a concubine. I heard Miss Morone comes from the countryside, so I suppose you don't know these rules. Minister Tao is a man of great literary talent. While you, miss, are illiterate, I imagine, you two don't have much to talk about in private.
My husband and I often talk by candlelight until dawn, and we are very compatible. There's no need for Your Highness to worry.
Could it be that the pavilion master refused the marriage, just for this little wench? How do you find the tea?
I've never had such expensive tea before.
This is a tribute from Nanzhao, extremely precious. Besides the royal family, only the Zongfeng Pavilion has it. Since you've never had it, I suppose you haven't received the pavilion master's favor.
I heard the pavilion master of Zongfeng Pavilion sold the priceless tributes to wealthy merchants in Jiangnan. The silver from these sales was used to aid refugees everywhere, and it's quite a praised story among the people.
The pavilion master cares for the world. But I, the princess, was born into the imperial family. Born to enjoy this wealth and luxury. The lives of those lowly creatures have nothing to do with me. What? Do you think I'm wrong?
It's getting late. If you have no further orders, princess, I shall withdraw.
Wait.
What is your command, princess?
You haven't answered my question, and now you stride out like this? Do you not hold the royal family in regard?
All beings born into this world are like mayflies, fleeting in a moment. There is no inherent distinction of high or low. People should be educated by the teachings of Confucius and Mencius, thus understanding order and ethics. Hence, distinctions like ruler and subject, father and son exist.
What are you trying to say?
What I mean is, you were born a ruler, princess. You enjoy the tribute of all the people. You should be more capable than others of understanding the hardships of the common folk. Surely you are not one who indulges in pleasure and tramples upon the bones of the people, abusing your power, are you?
Of course I am not.
If you truly are not, then it is a blessing for Great Qi. I shall withdraw.
How outrageous.
Princess, please calm your anger. Why bother competing with a lowly woman? For a moment's pride?
Are you saying I can't compete with this lowly woman?
I fear your anger will harm your own health, princess.
This lowly woman dares to disregard me. She merely relies on the fact that the pavilion master is her husband. If she were no longer the pavilion master's wife, could she still be so arrogant?
You are right, princess.
Since she lacks this awareness, then I must resort to some measures. Go personally to the Guardian Temple and invite a high monk. I wish to hold a memorial service for my mother.
Princess, are you planning to use the Empress?
My mother was the one my father cared for most. Since my birth, she has passed away. For so many years, I've never enjoyed her care. Today, it's time for her to lend me her strength.
Yes.
Husband.
Chinger, what brings you here?
What, you don't want to see me? Who do you want to see then?
No, Chinger. I yearn to see you every moment.
Husband. Actually, there's something I've kept from you for a long time. I've always wanted to tell you.
What is it?
My true identity. Actually, it is. My true identity is actually...
Chinger.
What's wrong, my lord?
His Majesty has summoned me for an audience. What did you want to tell me? Let's talk after the banquet.
Alright. Then after the banquet, I'll tell you the whole story, from beginning to end.
Okay.
My lord. Take this with you. At the banquet, it will be of help to you.
What is this?
My adoptive father left this to me. It's very important to me.
If Chinger values something, I will treasure it doubly.
My lord has always cared about his reputation. Now that he has this pavilion master's token. At the banquet, no one will dare criticize him anymore.
Your humble servant, Taurentia, pays his respects to the princess.
You may rise, Lord Tau. I am late. I saw you were having a pleasant chat with your wife, and didn't wish to disturb.
No disturbance at all.
Does Inger truly hold such weight in Lord Tau's heart?
This is the auspicious attire the princess has prepared for you, my lord. The embroidery on this is Suzhou embroidery, the finest of the 4 great embroidery styles. A single bolt is worth a fortune.
Thank you for your great favor, princess.
Though this Suzhou embroidery is fine, for someone like you, my lord, it can't be considered precious, can it?
You flatter me too much, princess. I grew up in poverty. I'd never seen fabric this fine, let alone worn it.
What is the meaning of this? Could it be you have the wrong person?
Look at this needlework. It's truly lifelike. Thank you, princess.
Such a precious item. Must be kept safe by Lord Tau.
Thank you, princess. This is just a worthless bronze token. I'd never cared much for worldly possessions.
Lord Tau is truly indifferent to fame and fortune. Inger feels ashamed in comparison.
Eunuch. This isn't the way to the banquet, is it? We seem to be heading somewhere more and more remote.
This is not the road to the banquet. It's the road to send you to the underworld.
Who wants me dead?
Go ask the king of hell in the underworld.
Lord Tau. This is Rose's intoxication, a tribute from the southwest. It's fragrant but not overpowering. Try it, see if you like it.
It's not the wine that intoxicates, but the drinker himself. Especially with a beauty by my side tonight. No matter how rich this wine's aroma is, it's merely icing on the cake.
Husband.
Chinger.
She's actually alive?
Chinger, what are you doing here?
I was delayed on the way. Husband. Why aren't you wearing the ceremonial robe I prepared for you?
Well, this.
The princess bestowed a new ceremonial robe upon his lordship. This robe is the one his lordship just changed out of and discarded. Who knew the fabric was so poor? It tore just from brushing against a branch.
Since Lady Morong is so reluctant to part with it, I, the princess, will later have 100 bolts of fabric, in this exact pattern and material, purchased to compensate you. Why must you embarrass Lord Tau, in front of everyone like this?
It's not that I'm reluctant to part with the robe. It's just that this robe.
Enough. Chinger. It's just a matter of a few taels of silver. Was it necessary to make me look bad in front of everyone?
Husband, that's not what I meant. Husband, you know how much effort I put into preparing this robe. I put a lot of thought into it.
I know how good you are to me. Just endure this slight for my sake. Alright?
Husband, then where should I sit?
The Mid-Autumn Banquet has assigned seating for everyone. Since there is no seat here for Lady Morong, you'll have to stand with the palace maids in the back.
Husband, at this Mid-Autumn Banquet, husbands and wives sit together. You and I are husband and wife. Why is it someone else sitting by your side?
Lady Morong. It seems you are dissatisfied with the seating arrangement made by His Majesty.
Chinger, the eldest princess is of noble status. For me to sit by her side is a blessing from heaven. How could I be so picky? You just need to know that in my heart, you are my wife. That is enough.
His Majesty already knows that you went to pay respects to the late Empress. I'm sure tonight will go exactly as you wish.
His Majesty has arrived.
Long live the Emperor.
Rise, my lords. Be seated.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Good. Inger. Come here.
Yes, father.
I just heard you went to pay respects to your mother.
It was only my duty, father.
Good child. On this mid-autumn festival, you still remember your mother's love and care. Here. This phoenix pendant was your mother's family heirloom. It was meant to be a pair. But sadly, the Empress passed during childbirth, and the male phoenix pendant has been lost. Perhaps it was all fate's design.
That phoenix pendant, why does it look so much like mine? Such a flawless piece of white jade. In all these years, I've searched all over Deceit, but I've never seen another like it. Could it be?
Thank you, father. Father, I know you've always missed mother. So I specially sought out a renowned painter. For several months, he worked to paint a portrait of you and mother together.
Bring it here for me to see. These eyes, this smile. It's exactly like the late Empress. You are so thoughtful, my child.
The person in the portrait. Why does she look so much like Chinger?
Seeing the Empress's portrait has made me so happy. I nearly forgot an important matter. Minister Tao.
Your servant is here.
You are a man of great talent and noble character. You have truly pleased me. I have decided to arrange a marriage for you myself. This woman is of noble character, virtuous and kind. She is a model for all women in the land. She is my most beloved daughter, the current Princess Royal, Shuang. Minister Tao. I entrust my most beloved daughter to your care. You must treat her well.
I obey your decree. Thank you for your great kindness.
I object.
How dare you cause a scene before His Majesty?
Your Majesty, this commoner is Murong Qing. I am the lawful wife of this year's top scholar, Tao Renjie. It is not my intention to offend, but my husband and I are already married. How can I just stand by and watch him marry another?
Minister Tao. Is what she says true?
Husband, say something.
Nonsense. Minister Tao never held a wedding ceremony. How can he have a wife?
We may not have had a ceremony, but we have a marriage certificate as proof. Besides, all these years, I was the one who supported him. We skipped the ceremony. For the sake of his studies. Husband. You swore you would love only me in this life. You promised that once you made it big, you would arrange a grand wedding procession to take me as your wife. Have you forgotten?
If the top scholar is already married, how can he marry the princess? Isn't that deceiving the emperor?
I'm afraid his newfound wealth and status will vanish into thin air.
Indeed.
The marriage arrangement for Minister Tao is already settled. To back out now would be a slap in the face to His Majesty.
Husband. Husband. What are you doing?
Muronqing, there was no matchmaker, no betrothal gifts. Our elders knew nothing of it. It was merely the folly of my youth. It holds no weight. Today, before all the court officials, I will tear up this marriage contract. Our engagement is hereby annulled.
No.
From this moment on, we are through. We are finished. Leave.
Fine. What a heartless top scholar you are. Had I known it would come to this, I would never have wasted all these years of my devotion.
You, a lowly commoner, were fortunate enough to serve the master of Tsongfeng Pavilion. That was a blessing in itself. Not only are you ungrateful, you're insatiably greedy. You don't know what's good for you.
The master of Tsongfeng Pavilion is never seen without his mask. No one has ever seen his true face. Could it really be Minister Tao?
The master is a man of great renown. In that case, the princess would be marrying up.
Tao Lang, you refuse to admit your identity. Do you not trust Inger?
No, it's not that.
Minister Tao, we have received reliable information. Shortly, the two guardians of Tsongfeng Pavilion will arrive here personally to congratulate you on this momentous occasion. Things have come to this point. There's no need for you to keep hiding your identity.
Ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous. So, the reason you'd only marry him was for the title of Pavilion Master.
So what if it is? So what if it isn't? The status of the Tsongfeng Pavilion Master is supremely noble. The only one worthy of sharing his bed is I, the eldest princess of Deceit. Not some vulgar, uncouth, country bumpkin like you.
You. Did you hear all that? Her choice of you was not sincere.
I love Brother Tao for who he is as a whole person, not for any particular title. Even if he were a beggar, I would still stay by his side. You wretch. Stop spreading your malicious lies here, trying to drive a wedge between us.
Inger is right. Muronqing. You should stop being so clingy.
I am not being clingy. Do you know what identity you're impersonating? The Tsongfeng Pavilion is the #1 faction in the land. Today, you impersonate its master. Tomorrow, you will face condemnation from all corners of the land.
How dare you, in the presence of the Pavilion Master? How can a lowly servant like you be so insolent?
Shuang. You schemed with all your might to become the Pavilion Master's wife. Yet you don't know that the true Pavilion Master is actually a woman.
That day, I visited the Pavilion Master by imperial decree. I saw him once. Although he wore a mask, his build was certainly not slender or weak. I am certain. He is a man.
Muronqing, did you hear that?
What you saw that day was not the true Pavilion Master.
Enough. You refuse to yield until faced with utter defeat. Since you want proof, this princess will give you that proof. Everyone, look. The Tsongfeng Pavilion, token that can command 1 million followers, is right here. Does anyone else have an objection?
It really is the Pavilion Master's token. We pay our respects to the Pavilion Master Yenluo.
What? This is actually the Pavilion Master's token? Then, doesn't that mean she is?
How did you get that token? You know perfectly well. Even now, you still refuse to turn back.
Stop spreading your poisonous lies here. Drag her out and beat her to death.
Shuang. Heaven's justice is clear, retribution is certain. You will pay for your actions today, with a heavy price.
Outrageous. Inger is my precious daughter. How dare you curse her to die? Such contempt for imperial authority, such disrespect to your superiors. Shenlang, execute her here in court for me.
Who dares to bully our pavilion master?
Who dares to barge into the Imperial Palace Hall?
The Yinluo mask is here. I am the left guardian of Zongfeng Pavilion.
Zongfeng Pavilion and the Imperial Court have always kept to our own domains. If you hadn't pushed us too far today, you wouldn't have the chance to see both guardians act at once.
Minister Tao, aren't you the master of Zongfeng Pavilion? What is going on here?
Husband. At this point, I just want to ask you one thing. Did you ever truly love me? Enough. I must have misjudged you all these years. Hand over the Pavilion Master's token. For the sake of our time as husband and wife. I can overlook your impersonation today. I won't hold it against you.
Morong Qing. Impersonating the Pavilion Master is a capital offense. Besides, Brother Tao now holds the Pavilion Master's token. If these people here are truly from Zongfeng Pavilion, they should all obey him.
If I admit it now, not only Morong Qing, but even His Majesty and the Princess won't let me off easily. I never thought this worthless bronze token held such immense power. Once she's dead, I'll become the token's true master. Wouldn't that mean I could rise to the top in an instant? My only chance is to pin this on her. That's my only way out. For the sake of our time as husband and wife, I intended to spare you, but you refused to see reason. It seems I was too lenient with you before.
What nonsense are you spouting?
Brother Tao, you've finally come to your senses. Since she's so stubborn, in my opinion, there's no need to show her any mercy.
Left and right guardians. Do you see? The Pavilion Master's token is now in my hands. I hereby command you to kill her.
You would kill me.
What are you waiting for? Do it! Kill her!
You beast. For wealth and status, you'd kill the virtuous wife who supported you all along. You're a faithless, despicable scoundrel. All your studies of the sages were for nothing.
You dare insult me, the Pavilion Master? Have you grown tired of living too?
Tao Renjie. I'll consider all the sincerity I gave over the years wasted on a dog. From now on, all ties between us are severed.
Why are you just standing there? Kill her! What are you doing? Stay back!
You only know that the token bearer commands Zongfeng Pavilion. But you don't know. This token recognizes only one master. And that person is me. Token, to me. I am the first female master of Zongfeng Pavilion, titled Yinluo.
How could the pavilion master be her?
The one I saw that day was clearly a man.
That day, you represented the Imperial Court to propose marriage to the Zongfeng Pavilion. The Pavilion Master you met looked like me, didn't he? The Pavilion Master's identity is inconvenient. So she ordered me to reject the proposal on her behalf.
Impossible. This is absolutely impossible. How could the Yinluo Pavilion Master possibly be her? Tao Renjie, you will explain this to me, your princess, immediately.
Tao Renjie, how dare you deceive the Emperor? You have some nerve.
Inger, I was wrong. I impersonated the Pavilion Master, only because I wanted to be worthy of your status as a princess. For the sake of our time as husband and wife.
What husband and wife? I was to marry the esteemed Pavilion Master. Not a useless waste like you. A mere presented scholar, not yet granted an official title or rank. What right do you have to wear official robes of this grade? Guards, strip him of these robes. For me, your princess, at once.
Yes.
You can't do this to me. I am the top graduate, bestowed by His Majesty.
Your exam ranking was far outside the top 2 tiers. If not for the Grand Secretaries and Ministers strongly recommending you, we would never have named you top graduate.
Chinger, I was wrong. It's all my fault for being blind, for failing to see your virtue and goodness. I beg you, consider our many years as husband and wife, our deep affection and loyalty.
Husband and wife affection. Deep affection and loyalty. Then what do you call these shattered marriage contracts on the floor? Tao Renjie.
Chinger. If only you'll forgive me. I swear, I'll immediately ask the elders of my clan to propose formally, with all the proper ceremonies. A grand sedan chair. I'll welcome you through my doors.
It's not that I never gave you a chance. But for fame and fortune, you were willing to put me to death. A greedy and vicious man like you doesn't deserve my true heart. Tao Renjie. You brought this upon yourself.
Guards. Take this traitor who deceived the Emperor and throw him in the dungeon, awaiting further judgment.
As you command. Move.
It takes 10 years karma to share a boat, 100 to share a pillow. Even if you care nothing for our marital bond, you should think of yourself. You're damaged goods. Who would want you? My hand.
One more word out of you. I'll rip your tongue out myself and feed it to the dogs.
It seems this was all a misunderstanding. A royal marriage decree has allowed the master to see this scoundrel's true colors. That's a good thing, in a way.
If I hadn't been able to use this token today, I would have fallen to the princess's sword.
Father, I was deceived. I didn't mean to offend the master.
Inger has been spoiled since she was a child. She can be a bit impulsive. I hope the master will forgive her. For my sake.
I don't wish to cause anyone trouble. All I want is justice.
Father.
Enough, Inger. You were in the wrong here. Apologize to the master. She won't hold it against you.
I was wrong. I didn't mean to offend you, master. Please forgive me.
No matter who I am, you, as a princess, should not bully others at will. As the ancients said, a benevolent ruler treats the people as his foundation. When the people support him, the nation is secure. When they assist him, it grows strong. When they oppose him, it is endangered. When they abandon him, he is forgotten. Remember this.
I will remember, master. I never meant to offend you. Please accept my apology.
Years of war have drained the treasury. Some ministers suggest raising taxes to fund the military. What do you think, Empress?
I don't think that's wise. To secure the borders, we must first stabilize within. Heavy taxes will only breed resentment. How can we ensure the people's livelihood? A ruler treats the people as his foundation. When the people support him, the nation is secure. When they assist him, it grows strong. When they oppose him, it is endangered. When they abandon him, it falls. Your Majesty.
Why does she remind me so much of the late Empress? Looking closer, even her eyes resemble hers.
Your Majesty, why are you looking at me like that?
Your demeanor, Master, is strikingly like an old acquaintance of mine. Would you mind removing your veil? Your face.
On my way here, I was attacked by a palace guard. My face was injured. Hence the veil.
Inside the palace grounds, how could there be an assassin? Shenlang, investigate this thoroughly.
Yes.
Your Majesty, that can wait. There's another matter I need you to verify. Earlier, at the banquet, the jade pendant you gave the princess. I have one very similar. I'd like you to confirm if it's the one that was lost years ago.
Where's the pendant?
It must have fallen out during the fight in the Imperial Garden. Send people to look for it.
Yes, Your Majesty.
It's of no consequence. I recall that in the Chonghua Hall, there is a drawing of that phoenix pendant. Fetch it at once.
Yes, Your Majesty.
If His Majesty sees the phoenix pendant, then we, mother and daughter, will be left with no way out.
Your Majesty, an urgent military dispatch from the front has arrived. The Beimang army is pressing on our borders. For cities have fallen in succession. We've lost over 10,000 men. The enemy has already reached Yuanmen Pass.
What did you say? Beimang and our great Qi signed a 3-year ceasefire agreement. These barbarians have gone back on their word.
The fourth prince of Beimang ascended the throne. To establish his authority, he tore up the agreement. He's leading his cavalry south, advancing like a hot knife through butter.
We absolutely cannot lose Yuanmen Pass. Otherwise, the consequences will be endless.
Deploying troops now is not difficult. The capital's garrison camp has 200,000 troops. Sending half is not a problem. But the question is, who can lead them?
Against Beimang? Which of you lords is willing to take the field?
Your subject. Your subject is old, and my leg ailment has flared up again. I fear I am not up to the task. I beg your majesty's understanding.
Your Majesty, I've always been in charge of the Southern Sea campaigns. I am not very familiar with the tactics of the Beimang people. I'm afraid I am not suited for this either.
For this battle, I have decided to lead the expedition myself.
What? The battlefield is extremely perilous. Your Majesty, please reconsider.
Your Majesty, please reconsider.
My mind is made up. The reason the Beimang army has advanced so swiftly is precisely because their emperor leads them personally, boosting their morale. Great Qi cannot afford to fall behind.
I am willing to assist your majesty in repelling Beimang.
The master of the Netherworld Pavilion is a seasoned veteran. With her assistance, this campaign will be foolproof.
What about the matter of the Jade Pendant?
Your majesty, that matter is not urgent. The military situation is critical. I shall return to my pavilion to prepare.
Your Majesty. Your Majesty.
What is the matter? Why the panic?
Your Majesty, this servant just sent someone to deliver the drawing of the Phoenix Pendant to the Hidden Wind Pavilion. And we found this.
This is the Phoenix Pendant that was lost 18 years ago. Where was it found?
Your Majesty is most wise. It was found by the young eunuchs, by the lake in the Imperial Garden.
The Empress's Phoenix Pendant. How did it end up in the hands of the master of the Hidden Wind Pavilion? Her eyes and brows also bear a striking resemblance to the Empress's.
Back then, after Her Majesty the Empress gave birth to the little princess, she passed away, and the Phoenix Pendant vanished without a trace. Now, after all these years, the Phoenix Pendant has reappeared. This is likely no coincidence, Your Majesty.
Master, someone from the palace is here. They've brought the design of the Phoenix Pendant.
Isn't this the Master's pendant? The Master looks exactly like the Empress. Could it be the Master and the Empress are truly connected?
The task I assigned you, how is it progressing?
Everything is ready. We await your command.
Prepare to enter the palace immediately.
Yes.
Master, a palace maid. Mammy Xing requests to see you.
What is she here for?
Let her in. You may leave first.
Yes.
My daughter, after all these years, I finally found you.
What are you saying? Please, sit. Explain clearly. What exactly is going on?
Back then, I had a secret affair with a guard and gave birth to you. To save your life, I had to place you in a wooden basin and let it drift out of the palace through the lagoon. I had no money at the time, so I stole the little princess's pendant and placed it in your swaddling clothes, hoping that whoever found you would see its value and raise you.
But I look so much like the Empress. That portrait.
I am from a collateral branch of the former Empress's family. I resemble her somewhat. You don't look like the Empress. You look like me. Unfortunately, I've aged and lost my beauty. But when I first saw you, I recognized you immediately.
You really are my mother.
Absolutely true. On your wrist, there's a plum blossom-shaped birthmark. Isn't that right?
It really is her. She truly is my mother. Mother, I've searched for you for so long.
Yes. I never imagined that I'd see you again in my lifetime. I never dared to dream of this.
Mother.
I'm here.
Your daughter is now established and respected. From now on, you need not worry that anyone will harm us. Tomorrow, I'll have notices posted to announce this joyous news to the world.
Absolutely not.
Why?
I don't want to ruin your reputation. I was a criminal who broke palace rules. Fortunately, Her Majesty was merciful. That's why we mother and daughter survived. So, we should treat the princess well from now on.
Mother. Don't worry. I understand.
What are you doing?
Tell me, who exactly is Qing?
You overthink, Your Highness. She is nobody of importance.
I saw it with my own eyes. That phoenix pendant. I also visited Tao Renjie in prison. Even he said, that pendant belonged to Qing. You were acting strange that night at the banquet, and now you still want to hide the truth? It seems to me, you're tired of living.
This servant knows her crime. Your Highness is absolutely right. What does Your Highness wish to know? I will tell you everything.
What exactly is Qing's connection? To my mother, the Empress? Why does she have that pendant? Who is she, really? Speak! If you dare omit a single word, I will not spare you.
She is actually my daughter.
The esteemed master of the Netherworld Pavilion is actually the daughter of a lowly servant like you? Of course. Like father, like son. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. A lowly servant like you could only produce worthless offspring. Am I right?
You are right, Your Highness.
Mother. Nanny, the journey to the battlefield is perilous. You are getting on in years. You shouldn't have to endure such hardship.
The master of the Netherworld Pavilion truly cares for the people like her own children. Even a mere servant by my side is of such concern to you.
Shuang, why won't you let Nanny Xing ride in the carriage?
A lowly slave has no right to sit with a princess. Besides, how I discipline my servants is my own affair. Your hand, master, reaches a bit too far, doesn't it?
Regardless of Nanny Xing's status, she has served you wholeheartedly. How can you treat her with such contempt?
Inger, do not be disrespectful to the master.
Father, I wasn't.
The master is right. Nanny Xing has looked after you all these years. She deserves some credit for her hard work. You should show her more consideration.
I understand, father. Then, Nanny, get in the carriage and ride with me.
Yes.
Master, there is something I wish to discuss with you. May we speak in private? This jade pendant, is it the one you lost in the Imperial Garden?
It is.
Truly? Do you know this pendant belonged to the late Empress?
Your Majesty, I have already found my birth mother, and I know this is the Phoenix pendant, a keepsake of the late Empress. Now it should be returned to its rightful owner.
What did you say? You found your parents. Who are they?
There have been many matters lately. I will inform Your Majesty when the opportunity arises.
Very well. Since you don't wish to speak of it, I won't press further. However, I have yet to uncover the secret behind this jade pendant. It may not even be the one lost by the late Empress all those years ago. For now, I'll leave it in your care.
Your Majesty, did you learn anything?
Since she's deliberately hiding something, questioning her won't yield results. What exactly happened on the day the late Empress gave birth? And what is the true mystery behind this jade pendant? Go and investigate this thoroughly for me.
Our main force only needs to advance to this point. Victory will be assured within 3 days.
Excellent. Our army has been victorious in every battle, and all of you present have contributed greatly. Upon our triumphant return to the capital, I will surely reward you handsomely.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Thanks to Pavilion Master Morong's unparalleled skills, who took the enemy general's head without hesitation, our soldiers were able to breach the city walls.
This is Beimang's most crucial line of defense. If we press the attack tomorrow and capture this pass, Beimang's morale will surely collapse, leaving them with no strength to fight back.
Good. Tomorrow, we will.
Your Majesty, something terrible has happened. Our grain transport convoy has been ambushed by Beimang forces.
What?
Our provisions can only last for 3 days at most. The next batch of provisions, that same batch, won't arrive for another half a month. If the soldiers don't have enough to eat, how can they fight?
Does anyone have a good plan?
What's so difficult about that? Have the troops requisition grain from the commoners' homes. If our army starves to death, the Beimang people will just take all their food anyway. What's the difference?
Your Majesty, this course of action is unacceptable. The Northwest was never a prosperous region to begin with. The surplus grain in the commoners' homes is barely enough for them to scrape by each day. If we take it by force, they will go hungry. Then how are we any different from the Beimang people?
You make it sound easy. If we don't requisition grain from the people, what will the soldiers eat and drink?
Forcibly taking is absolutely not an option. We can inform the people in the city that if they have surplus grain, they can lend it to us. We will return it in full after the war.
I second the motion.
General Shin certainly follows the Pavilion Master's lead, doesn't he?
You.
If we miss our chance because of provisions, who can bear the consequences?
I will bear it.
Enough. We'll proceed as the Pavilion Master suggests. All of you, dismissed.
Yes.
As Your Majesty commands.
I'd like to see if anyone is willing to be such a fool.
It's been a whole day now, and not a single person has come to deliver grain. The remaining provisions won't last past tomorrow.
This is what the Gaju meant by letting the people volunteer provisions. Where are the people? Where's the grain?
From the looks of it, the common folk must have no surplus grain at home. Forcing requisitions would be useless.
You say it's useless, so it's useless? The granary is about to be empty. If people really starve to death, the army's morale will surely collapse. I, the princess, would like to see how you'll bear the consequences then.
Your Majesty, look, people are coming.
We heard you soldiers are here, gathering army provisions. My whole family tightened our belts and could only scrape together this much. We hope you soldiers won't look down on it.
We wouldn't dream of it. Thank you, old uncle. Take it, please. What's this?
Those are also villagers from our hamlet. They're a bit slower. Our whole village managed to gather over 100 dan of grain. Not only that, we also notified the neighboring village. They should arrive in an hour or two.
Don't worry, everyone. Once we drive out the Beimang army, the court will surely return every last grain to you.
The urgent matter at hand is to drive out those Beimang bandits. Drive them out.
Drive out those bandits.
Truly foresight indeed.
Only today do I understand why San Fenggu, a mere martial arts sect, enjoys more popular support than the court.
My master once taught me. The state is founded on its people. With people, there are families. With families, there is a nation. I have always kept this in mind.
Inger, as a princess, you should also have a heart that loves the people as your own children. In this regard, you should learn more from the Gaju.
Yes, father. Inger understands. That wench. She keeps making me, the princess, lose face in public. I think she's doing it on purpose.
Calm your anger, princess.
The war is nearing victory. Keeping her around is useless now. If we don't eliminate her now, in the future, will we ever get such a good chance again? Guards. You two, go.
Yes.
It's terrible. There's a fire. The granary's on fire.
Open flames are strictly forbidden in the granary. Hurry, where did the fire start?
Yes, Your Majesty. The chief personally led an inspection last night. She discovered the point of origin. It was near her tent. There was also an unextinguished torch. We deduced it may have been arson.
What? How much of the grain can we salvage?
There was wind last night. The fire spread rapidly. We did everything we could. We managed to save hundreds of bushels. At most, it'll last 2 days.
Your Majesty, please take care of your health.
This grain was gathered, carry by carry, by the people of both cities. It was the entire army's hope. Investigate this. Find out who's behind it. They will be charged with treason.
As Your Majesty commands.
Useless. I only ordered you to get rid of Murongqing. How did you burn down all the grain?
Forgive me, Princess. We were looking for Murongqing, but who knew? The sparks would fly to the granary?
Useless. What about the arsonist? Silence him immediately. He must not fall into Murongqing's hands.
The arsonist was captured just after leaving camp.
It's over. Everything is over.
Chief, this is the arsonist.
Why did you set fire to the grain? Speak.
I didn't. It wasn't me.
Still not telling the truth?
I'll talk. I really didn't burn the grain. I was sent to set fire to the chief's tent.
What? Someone actually tried to assassinate the chief? Who sent you?
I'll tell you. It was the princess. Her Highness the princess sent me to start the fire.
That venomous woman. How could she be so malicious? I'll go and quietly take care of her. No one will find any evidence.
Wait. Mother said she has been kind to us.
Chief, this is a serious matter. What if she had succeeded? As your guardians, it's our duty to protect you.
Enough. Take him to see the Emperor. Let the Emperor decide.
Yes.
Wait. Mother, what brings you here to see me today? Mother.
Have I not told you that Her Majesty the Empress has been good to us? And for such a trivial matter, you try to harm the princess? How could I have given birth to such an ungrateful wretch?
Things are not as you think. I had no intention of harming the princess. It was the princess who tried to harm me. She sent this man to set a fire. He failed to burn down my tent, but he did burn the army's provisions. That's why I...
So what? You need to understand. Your life was given by her. If it weren't for the Empress and the princess, you would have been dead 100 times over. Would you be living this life of luxury now?
Mother, in your eyes, does your own daughter mean less than an outsider?
That's not what I meant. You're standing right here in front of me. Perfectly fine, aren't you? Alright, Chinger. The princess is just childish. A bit spoiled and willful. Listen to your mother. Don't hold a grudge against her, alright? Besides, about this incident, the princess already knows she was wrong. She was just blinded by jealousy, for a moment. She never meant to truly harm you.
This isn't just about me. Tens of thousands of bushels of provisions are gone. I have to give an explanation to the Emperor and the soldiers.
That's simple. Pin all the blame on this arsonist. Just say he was a spy for the enemy army. Problem solved.
How can that be right?
Why not?
Mother, what are you doing?
Now there's no one who can implicate the princess. Alright, Chinger. As long as you don't expose the princess, whatever excuse you want to make up, your mother will back you without question.
Nurse Xing. The pavilion master was nearly killed. Not only do you not comfort her, you side with the princess and force her to lie. Is there any mother in the world who acts like you? Are you even her birth mother?
This is a matter between mother and daughter. What does it have to do with an outsider like you? Stop trying to drive a wedge between us. I think you have ulterior motives.
You.
Enough, Ichen. Now that the witness is dead, you may return.
And the princess?
Don't worry. I won't say anything. Besides, she's the Emperor's beloved daughter. Even if the Emperor finds out, he won't do anything to her. Now, are you satisfied?
Chingna, I always knew you were the most understanding and kind-hearted, just like your mother. When she was young. Then I'll head back first. The princess needs someone to attend to her when she retires.
Letting that poisonous woman off like this is really letting her off easy.
Master, this Auntie Xing, disregarding your safety. I can hardly believe it. Back then, she risked sending you out of the palace to save your life.
She is my mother. What mother in the world doesn't love her own daughter?
What if she isn't?
What do you mean by that?
I'm just wondering. Has the master never doubted that Auntie Xing came to claim kinship based solely on her words? You're just unwilling to suspect your only family.
Well said. I've been searching for my family for decades. Now I'm indeed in a dilemma.
If she really is an imposter, then it all makes sense that she's been framing the master and siding with the princess.
Send someone to investigate. What exactly happened 18 years ago?
Yes.
The Beimang army has seized our provisions, by my count. They could be back the day after tomorrow.
Now our army is running out of provisions. The soldiers can only have rice soup every day. They're listless. How can we fight the Beimang?
Father, I believe we shouldn't fight head-on now. Ensuring the soldiers' lives is the most important thing. Why don't we lay low for now? Wait for the provisions to arrive, and then fight them head-on.
So you mean to give up this city?
Exactly. We broke through 4 passes not long ago. Once the provisions arrive, won't it be easy to retake the city?
One burst of energy, then decline, and then exhaustion. Once we retreat, morale will be greatly damaged. If we don't put up a fight, and just surrender the city, the Beimang army will think we're powerless, and will press their advantage. Besides, if we flee, what about the people in the city?
Morongqing, do you think you can just decide we won't retreat? What if we lose? What about His Majesty? He is the sovereign of the Great Qi. I think you have ulterior motives.
If the princess and your majesty are afraid, you can withdraw with the Imperial Guard first. If the princess and your majesty are afraid, you can withdraw with the Imperial Guard first.
You.
Enough. The Pavilion Master is right. A sovereign dies for his state. Since I decided to lead this campaign myself, I've already cast aside my life. There is absolutely no reason to flee now.
Your Majesty.
My decision is final. Pass down my order. No one retreats a single step.
as your majesty commands.
Wait. Your Majesty. Our troops are exhausted, and simply cannot stand against the formidable Beimang army. A frontal assault would be like walking into a trap.
You're saying we can't fight?
The main army cannot engage.
You were the one who said we should fight. Just admit you're scared. Why put on this righteous act? Just to seek fame?
Our supplies are low, and morale is weak. The advantage lies with Beimang. To win this battle, we must use an unexpected strategy.
What do you mean, Pavilion Master?
Capture the leader to capture the gang. I've fought the Beimang army several times, and have some understanding of our enemy. The Beimang army excels at cavalry and archery, so their main force is heavy cavalry. Moreover, their nation lacks the resources to maintain so many cavalry, so the majority of their troops are still infantry. For efficient communication, the general's command tent must be positioned between a .3 li behind the cavalry camp and a .3 li in front of the infantry camp. Based on the terrain here, only this valley is accessible from all sides and easily defensible, making it the perfect location for a command tent.
Pavilion Master, are you suggesting we raid the enemy's command tent? That's a suicide mission.
I've been in desperate situations like this before, but I always manage to turn things around. So this time, I'm 70% confident. If your Majesty agrees, I need the army to support us from the outside. We don't need to actually fight, just create a diversion.
Shenlang.
Your servant is here.
From this moment on, all 3 armies under your command will follow the Pavilion Master's orders.
As your majesty commands.
Once your Majesty kills the enemy commander, the Beimang cavalry will surely surround and attack us with full force, so we cannot take the main road. Fortunately, I know of a valley where we can escape. After the mission is accomplished, General Shen, when you see the fireworks, bring archers and meet us here.
Understood.
There's no time to lose. I'll muster the troops and set out tonight.
Take care, Pavilion Master.
Yes.
A sneak attack? Murong Qing. I'll make sure you never return.
What are your orders, Princess? This is a capital offense.
If you agree, after it's done, you'll get 100 taels of gold. And I'll personally promote you, giving you a higher rank and title. What do you say?
100 taels? Yes, Princess. I'll definitely get it done.
The sentries change every half hour. Before the next shift change, you two take men and split up. Take out all the sentries and patrolling guards. Completely. I'll take 5 men and infiltrate the command camp directly.
Yes.
Pavilion Master, all the sentries have been taken care of.
Go to the outside of the camp and provide support.
Yes.
Tell me the exact location of the command tent, or else.
That farthest place is the command camp. The 2 on the left are both guard tents. These 3 rooms are for the deputy generals. Spare my life.
Both of you are top fighters in the pavilion. Taking out a few deputy generals will be a piece of cake. Remember, don't get caught up in the fight, to avoid causing a melee.
Yes, Pavilion Master.
Pavilion Master, I'll go with you.
I have a bad feeling. You go support Shenlang, to prevent any accidents.
Yes.
Who's there? You've got some nerve, you audacious thief. How dare you assassinate me, the Marshal? Good, I will surely cut you into pieces and throw you to the wolves in the back mountain. Who exactly are you? It's you, Yinluo Pavilion Master.
You led the slaughter of our deceit people. Burning, killing, looting, you've done every evil deed. Ending up in this state today is your own fault.
You?
Pavilion Master, the mission was successfully completed.
Well done, retreat quickly. The Beimang army will catch up soon. Hurry, go.
Go!
How come there are pursuers so soon?
This path is only known to our own people.
Could there be a traitor? Pavilion Master, are you alright?
Ahead is a plain. If we charge through, we'll be sitting ducks. We can't run away. We can only fight.
Pavilion Master, are you alright?
I'm fine. Ahead is a plain. If we charge through, we'll be sitting ducks. We can't run away, we can only fight.
You remnants, why don't you surrender? Then don't blame me, the General, for not leaving you any way out. Whoever can get the head of the Yinluo Pavilion Master will be rewarded with 10,000 taels.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Oh no, their reinforcements are here. Quick, go. Retreat quickly.
Pavilion Master, are you alright?
I'm fine. We succeeded tonight. None of the enemy generals survived. Beimang will withdraw its troops within 3 days.
Great, thanks to you. Truly worthy of being the war god in the hearts of our deceit people.
Murong Qing doesn't dare to accept such praise. Your Majesty, please be more careful. It's highly likely that there's a traitor in our army.
There's such a thing? I'll order an investigation immediately. We won't let any suspicious person go.
Yes.
Pavilion Master, you should go back and treat your wounds first.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Pavilion Master.
Could it be that my eyes are playing tricks on me? The Phoenix pendant just now seemed to glow for a moment.
Pavilion Master, you're awake. Luckily, the arrow wasn't poisoned. We were worried all night last night.
I'm fine. How's the investigation into the traitor going?
Master, trouble. Master, Princess, she insisted on going to exterminate the fleeing Beimang soldiers. Fortunately, we followed along. News just came in. They were ambushed, surrounded.
What? Watch out, there's an ambush.
Master Yinluo is seriously injured and alone. Now is the perfect chance to kill you.
You want to kill me? You're not up to it. Hand over the princess and her companions. I can let you leave.
It seems you care a lot about this princess's life.
No, he doesn't want to save me. Auntie Xing. Auntie Xing is her biological mother.
I, the general, see this old woman with a sharp face. Actually looks a lot like you. Lie to me and I'll kill you.
I'm not lying to you. Auntie Xing really is her biological mother. Don't hurt me. My father the emperor will give you money. He'll give you cities. Please let me go. I'll persuade my father to surrender.
Shuang, what nonsense are you saying?
Your Majesty, the matter you ordered has been investigated.
We'll know if it's true or false by trying.
So, this phoenix pendant is one of a kind in the world. The one in Norong Qing's hand is undoubtedly the phoenix pendant. The Empress should have passed it to Inger. Why did it end up in Norong Qing's hands?
This matter is still under investigation. By the way, Your Majesty, I learned from the Empress's maternal family. This pendant should recognize its master.
Recognize its master?
Legend has it that as long as the master's blood drips onto the pendant will emit a dazzling light.
What?
I dare not speak nonsense. Only the Empress's own bloodline can light up the pendant. Your Majesty, I also investigated the master's age. He and the eldest princess were born in the same year, born on the same month and day. If the two are not siblings from the same mother, then it's a baby swap.
How dare you?
Your Majesty, calm your anger.
Investigate. Investigate thoroughly. If anyone dares to tamper with the royal bloodline, causing the princess to be stranded outside, I'll make his life a living hell.
Your Majesty, something terrible has happened.
Why the panic?
Your Majesty, the princess was captured while pursuing the remnants of Beimeng. The master is seriously injured. Rush to rescue. Now, you are heavily surrounded by the Beimeng army. I fear the worst.
Took a sword strike, and still has such strength. It seems he wasn't lying to me. This old woman really is someone you care about.
Don't kill me. Save me. You have to save me. Aren't you supposed to be a great fighter?
Pavilion Master. Pavilion Master.
Wait. What do you want? Can we talk about this?
Then kneel down and kowtow 3 times to me, to wash away the shame of my army's defeat.
What did you say?
If you refuse, I'll kill her right now.
Then kneel already. It's just a few kowtows. It's not like we're asking for your life. Don't you pride yourself on being filial? Do you actually want to watch your own mother get killed by someone else? Is that what would make you happy?
Qinga, save your mother. Mother doesn't want to die. You have to. Do what he says.
Absolutely not. You are the mighty Yinluo, Pavilion Master. How can you bow to this scum? I will kneel for you.
Wait. This is my family matter. You don't need to get involved.
Then kneel already.
Kneel and kowtow. Kneel, kowtow.
Pavilion Master.
Now kowtow 3 more times for me. Make sure they're loud.
I don't want to die. Please kowtow quickly. Save Mother and the princess.
Mother, don't worry. I won't let anything happen to you.
Pavilion Master.
Norong Qing, you've finally met your match.
Don't rush. I'm going to break your limbs. I'll leave one arm to take back as proof. That would be even better.
You're asking for death. Reinforcements are here. Surrender now, and you might keep your corpse intact.
Even if I die, I'm taking one of you with me.
Mother, are you all right?
No.
Pavilion Master, it's His Majesty. His Majesty has come to save us.
Father, your daughter was almost killed.
Pavilion Master, where are the imperial physicians? Save my daughter, quickly.
Father, Inger is fine. It's Murongqing who's dead.
She was injured trying to save you, and you're cursing her?
What does her life or death have to do with Inger? Besides, she was trying to save Nanny Xing. Not to save your daughter. You're actually scolding me for an outsider? You're reprimanding me so harshly for her? If Mother Empress finds out...
Enough, you are vicious, and nothing like the Empress. How dare you even mention her?
Your Majesty, the princess has just survived an assassination attempt. She spoke out of panic. Please calm your anger.
Father, was Inger wrong? Mother Empress only gave birth to Inger. Why do you call her your daughter, and scold me so harshly for her sake?
Do you truly not know the truth?
What truth?
The truth is, you are not the Empress's daughter at all. The Pavilion Master is the true eldest princess.
You're lying. How could I not be Father's daughter? I grew up by your side. If I'm not the princess, then who am I?
The truth of all this is known only to Nanny Xing, and you know how to tell it.
What truth? I don't understand what you're talking about.
Father, every word I said is true. Murongqing has already found her birth mother. That person is Nanny Xing.
What did you say?
Every word I said is true. I would never dare deceive you, Father. Murongqing is her biological daughter. What are you standing there for? Speak up.
Murongqing is indeed my daughter. This servant once violated palace rules, and her ladyship saved me. But then her ladyship met with misfortune. I feared my daughter would have no one to protect her in the palace, so I had her smuggled out of the palace, through the lagoon.
Do you know the penalty for deceiving the Emperor?
Your Majesty, please see clearly. This servant would never dare utter a single false word.
You won't admit it until you see the coffin. That Phoenix Jade pendant can only be activated by the Empress's true bloodline. Since you don't believe it, I'll let you see for yourself.
The imperial physician has arrived.
Well, how are his injuries?
Your Majesty, the Pavilion Master was stabbed and slashed, injuring his vital organs. I'm afraid his chances are slim.
Did I summon you here to listen to this nonsense? If you can't heal him, you'll all be buried with him.
Please calm your anger, Your Majesty. My family's ancestral acupuncture technique might be worth a try. However, this is not a suitable place for treatment. We must move him to the military camp immediately.
What are you all standing around for? Back to camp at once.
Outrageous. That little vixen Murongqing has even bewitched Father.
Please calm your anger, Princess.
No. Why should I, the eldest princess, bow my head to a lowly servant? I'm going to Father right now, to expose her true colors.
Where are you going, Princess?
You're here just in time. Come with me to confront her before my father. We absolutely cannot let this little fox succeed.
No, Princess. You cannot confront her.
What are you trying to do? Could it be you're also letting that wretched maid bully me? It seems I've been too lenient with you all these days. I've indulged you and your mother to the point of recklessness. Guards,
Yes, yes.
take this wretched maid and accompany me to see my father. What do you want?
Princess, please, for the sake of my years of devoted service, send the others away, and hear my words.
What exactly do you want to say?
The Emperor is right. Murongqing is her true daughter. And you are actually my flesh and blood.
So the true princess is her. That lowly person is actually me. No way. My mother is the lofty empress of the Central Palace. How could I possibly be born by someone as lowly as you?
Mother is telling the truth. Mother knows her origins are humble. But Mother is willing to do anything for you. Even if it costs Mother's life.
No way. I won't listen. I won't believe it. How could I be born by a wretched maid? How could I possibly be a low-born servant? Get out. Get out of my sight. Get out.
Inge, Mother is sorry. But everything Mother has done was for your sake.
For my sake? You did it for me? Then you shouldn't have brought me into this world. You made me go from being a lofty princess to a mere servant. You should have let me die. But Murongqing, why does she have such good fortune?
Inge, Mother knows you resent me. But right now is not the time for rash actions. Murongqing and the late Empress look too alike. And she has the jade pendant to prove her identity. If this matter is exposed, we, mother and daughter, will have no good end.
Then what should we do? What should we do? Tell me quickly.
At this point, we can only try desperate measures. No matter how much the Emperor suspects. He hasn't confirmed it yet. If we can keep Murongqing silent forever, we still have a chance.
Yes. We must not let Murongqing wake up.
How are the injuries?
Your Majesty, I used acupuncture techniques to stabilize the pavilion master's vital signs. There's no immediate danger to her life. But whether she can wake up, or when she will, is still unknown.
Is there no other way?
Your Majesty, the pavilion master's injuries are too severe. Later, I will personally prepare and decoct the medicine for the pavilion master to take. As for when she will wake up, that depends on her fate.
You two may leave as well. I will stay and talk with Chinger. This face looks so much like the Empress in her youth. They are remarkably similar. I only realized it now. Chinger, if you truly are my flesh and blood, I will compensate you doubly.
Your Majesty, regarding the investigation you ordered, we have made progress.
Speak.
As you suspected, Shinger indeed has a daughter, born from an affair with a guard. Her daughter and the little princess were born on the same year, month, and day. And that infant, on the night the Empress gave birth, died inexplicably.
Died?
Nanny Xing claimed it died publicly. But the infant's remains have never been found.
Your servant greets your Majesty.
Shinger, do you know your crime?
I am foolish and dull. I don't know what crime I committed.
Audacious, explain quickly Murongqing's true identity. If you dare deceive your Majesty, that's asking for death.
I dare not deceive your Majesty. But I truly don't know what wrong I have committed. Murongqing is absolutely my own daughter.
Nanny Xing, since the Pavilion Master was brought back, you haven't worried about her safety at all. In all the world, is there a mother like you who acts like this?
It's not that I don't worry about her. But now Qinger is the Pavilion Master, and favored by your majesty. It's truly difficult to even see her once.
That day, Shuang set fire to the Pavilion Master's tent. Not only did you show no concern for the Pavilion Master's safety, but to protect Shuang, you stabbed the sole witness to death with a sword. We all saw it. And you're still arguing here.
I didn't know about this.
Your Majesty does not know. That night, the wind was strong. It didn't burn the Pavilion Master's tent, but accidentally burned the provisions.
You mean the provisions warehouse was burned by Inger's people?
The evidence is conclusive.
Summon the princess.
As you command.
Your Majesty, regarding the princess, she was incited by vile people. It was a moment of impulse. I beg your Majesty to calm your anger.
Nanny Xing, you're still defending Shuang, even now. What a touching mother-daughter bond.
I have served the princess since she was a child. Naturally, there is affection between us. But Qinger's injury has nothing to do with the princess. If the granary matter escalates, it will only damage the royal family's dignity. I implore your Majesty to investigate thoroughly.
Father, I am your daughter, whom you've watched grow up with your own eyes. How can you, based solely on their few words, doubt your own daughter's bloodline? If this matter were known by my late mother in heaven, I can't imagine how heartbroken she would be.
Rise first.
Father, although I do not know how this rumor reached your ears, but whether Murongqing is a princess or not is a matter of great importance. It cannot be decided by their few words alone, unless they can produce concrete evidence.
The Pavilion Master's blood was able to light up that phoenix pendant. His Majesty and we all witnessed it with our own eyes. Isn't that proof enough?
But the public did not witness it firsthand. Father, I am not doubting you. But on the battlefield, amidst the clash of swords, it's entirely possible, Father, that your eyes played tricks on you. As for you all, you are Murongqing's trusted confidants. How can we trust what you say?
Since you have doubts, fetch the phoenix pendant. We shall test it right here and now.
As you command. Your Majesty, this is the fingertip blood I personally drew from the Pavilion Master.
This is impossible.
What's going on? The blood and the jade pendant were both taken directly from the Pavilion Master. There's no issue with them.
Your Majesty, you have seen it for yourself. Murongqing truly is not the bloodline of the late Empress.
But that day, I clearly saw.
Father, the pendant glowing is merely a legend. Perhaps after all these years, the pendant has long lost that power. I believe using this as proof is not credible.
Could it be that I truly made a mistake?
As for you, publicly confusing the royal bloodline, what exactly are your intentions?
You.
Enough. I was the one who first grew suspicious. It has nothing to do with these two guardians. No more arguing.
Father,
I am weary. You are all dismissed.
Your Majesty, do you still have doubts?
I saw it clearly that day. This jade pendant was stained with blood, and it truly glowed. Her every move resembles the Empress from back then. I don't believe she has no connection whatsoever to the Empress.
It seems we can only wait for the pavilion master to wake up before drawing a conclusion.
This place is not suitable for recuperation. Convey my decree. We depart for the capital immediately.
As your majesty commands.
Fortunately, no one recognized the issue with that phoenix pendant. Otherwise,
No one can take away from me my wealth and status.
swapping the pendant might fool outsiders, but Morongqing has worn it for 18 years. If she wakes up, she'll definitely recognize it at a glance.
Then let her never wake up. Only the dead can be the most reliable.
After all, Inger saved both of us. Perhaps there is another way.
If she doesn't die, then we will. Do you really think she took that knife to save you? She only did it to save her own birth mother. If she finds out you're not her birth mother, do you think she'd still save you? Didn't you say you would do anything for me? How could you, for the sake of an unrelated Morongqing, disregard my life? Since that's the case, why did you give birth to me in the first place? You might as well have left me to die.
Don't be afraid, Inger. Mother will handle this. I won't let you get hurt.
Really? Are you really willing?
But we must handle this quietly without a trace. We just can't force it.
This is a potent poison I brought from the capital. There is no antidote for this poison. Even a silver needle cannot detect it. Once Morongqing takes it, she will die quietly. The army will depart tomorrow. Once we enter the capital, there will be no chance to act. If we're going to do it, we must act quickly.
Don't worry, Princess. I will resolve this before we enter the capital.
I knew you'd still be on my side, Mother.
What did you call me?
Mother.
You finally acknowledge me. My daughter, you finally acknowledge me. Daughter.
Mother, once Morongqing is dead, we can live safely as mother and daughter. In the future, we'll have many days to share our feelings.
Good, I promise. As long as it's for your own good. I'll do it.
Morongqing, only when you die can I truly rest easy.
The pavilion master's injuries are improving. He should have woken up by now. So why hasn't he shown any signs of waking up?
Don't worry. I've already sent someone to the capital to fetch a renowned physician to treat the pavilion master. Besides, the pavilion master is blessed with good fortune. He'll be fine.
It's time for the pavilion master to take his medicine. I'll go get the medicine.
Who's there? Guards.
General, what happened?
You men stay here and guard this place. I'll be right back. Halt.
Halt! State your business.
I've brought medicine for the pavilion master. You've seen me before. My daughter. Qing. This face. It truly looks exactly like the Empress did all those years ago. Back then, thanks to Her Majesty's mercy, she saved the lives of my daughter and me. 18 years have passed. And now you've saved us again. We owe you both so much. Things have come to this. I have no other choice. This debt of gratitude, I can only repay it in my next life. When did you wake up?
Mother, how long have I been unconscious?
Mother? It seems she didn't hear what I just said. You've been unconscious for days. I've been so worried about you.
I'm fine. My internal organs weren't injured. It just looks worse than it is. Please don't worry.
That's good. That's a relief.
Mother, what are you holding?
It's a tonic I brewed for you. You were injured. Your body is weak and needs nourishment. It has ginseng and lingji mushroom. It's good for your health. Since you're awake now, drink it while it's hot.
Mother, did anyone else handle this medicine?
No. I gathered and brewed it myself. What's wrong?
The smell of this medicine.
Drink it quickly. It loses its potency if it cools down. Hurry.
Your Majesty. Your Majesty, I investigated the events of 18 years ago as ordered. I found a crucial clue. The Empress's personal maid back then. Lu Su.
Lu Su. I remember her. She was the Empress's dowry maid.
Yes, on the day the Empress gave birth, she was by her side. What exactly happened that night? Lu Su knows best.
Find Lu Su for me immediately.
I have already sent someone to bring her here.
Summon her now.
Your servant, Lu Su, greets your majesty.
Rise quickly. Lu Su, I remember you. You were the Empress's confidant back then. But why have you become like this?
It was all my fault for being careless. I let the Empress be disturbed, which led to her difficult labor and hemorrhage. I feel guilty. I volunteered to guard the Empress's tomb at the Imperial Mausoleum for life.
What disturbance? Who disturbed the Empress? Why was I never told?
Back then, Xinger brought her newborn daughter to seek the Empress's protection. In the chaos, she disturbed the Empress, causing the Empress's difficult labor.
Outrageous.
Your Majesty, please calm your anger. The Empress cherished our bond as master and servant. She forbade me from telling you. She said, everyone has their own fate.
That night. What else happened?
That night, I saw with my own eyes. The Empress and the little princess's blood lit up the jade pendant. The bloodline connection was no coincidence. And on the little princess's wrist, she had the same plum blossom-shaped birthmark as the Empress. Later, after I returned from the Guardian Temple to escort the royal carriage back, the little princess's birthmark vanished.
Then why didn't you speak up back then?
Back then, I was too grief-stricken. I thought I must have been mistaken. I never could have imagined that someone would actually swap the royal heir.
This plan is risky, but the odds of success are great.
Exactly. It wasn't until Commander Shin explained the whole story to me that I finally realized the princess was most likely swapped back then, and that's why the jade pendant was lost.
If this is true, I will have those who harmed the Empress and the princess Executed.
Your Majesty's immediate priority is to confirm the princess's identity.
I'll go at once.
Is this bowl of medicine for the princess?
Of course not. I prepared this myself. It has nothing to do with the princess.
Actually, I've always wanted to ask. In your heart, who is more important, your daughter or the princess?
WH. Why do you ask?
Because every time our lives were on the line, you shielded the princess without hesitation and sacrificed me.
Have I?
When the supply depot caught fire, to protect the princess, you killed the witness, completely disregarding my feelings. And that day in the woods, you could have dodged that blade. But I saw you willingly step in front of the princess. At that moment, I kept thinking, if I were the one being attacked, would you protect me, without a second thought? Would you?
Of course I would. In a mother's heart. Her daughter is always more important than any princess. No matter who she's compared to. My daughter comes first.
Really?
The princess may have shown us great kindness. But she is still just a princess. But my daughter, no matter how many mistakes she makes, is still my daughter. I would do anything to fulfill her wishes. That's what a mother is.
Who let you in?
Your Majesty.
How are you feeling?
I'm fine. Please don't worry, Your Majesty. May I ask what brings Your Majesty here?
Liu Su.
What are you doing back?
You are.
This servant is Liu Su. I was the late Empress's personal maid. By His Majesty's order, I've come to confirm your identity, Miss.
Confirm my identity? Do I have some other identity?
Miss. I wonder if on your left wrist, there is a red, plum blossom-shaped birthmark.
I've never shown this birthmark to anyone. How do you know about it?
On the day you were born, Miss, this servant saw it with her own eyes. Moreover, on the late Empress's wrist was an identical birthmark.
What?
It's not just the birthmark. Your eyes, your brows, your voice are exactly the same as Her late Majesty's.
Didn't you say I looked just like you when you were young? And this birthmark. Have you really been lying to me all along?
That's nonsense. Her Majesty's grace and dignity are beyond your comparison. Princess, I swear on my life. You are undoubtedly the late Empress's daughter, the eldest princess of Great Qi.
What she said is true, isn't it? You've been lying to me all this time. You're not my mother at all.
No, you're not the real princess. You are my daughter.
How dare you keep lying? Shenlang.
Your servant is here.
Seize this criminal slave from me.
Guards. Take her.
Shuang is the true princess. Qing'e. You can't believe this woman's few words and doubt your own mother, Qing'e.
I have a way to prove the princess's identity right now. On the day the Empress gave birth, I saw with my own eyes the blood of the Empress and the princess. Cause the jade pendant to glow. Bring the jade pendant. A blood test will tell.
My blood did make that pendant glow. I just thought it was a property of the pendant itself. I didn't realize it was related to my bloodline.
Don't listen to her spouting nonsense. That pendant glowing with blood was just a coincidence. That day when your blood was used in public, on the phoenix pendant, it didn't light up. Don't you remember? Your Majesty, you witnessed it yourself.
I've already sent someone to the capital to fetch the Emperor's pendant. We'll test it again. Do you object?
Your Majesty. Your Majesty, the jade pendant has been brought. Your Majesty, the pendant is glowing. It's glowing. The pavilion master truly is the little princess.
It's the princess. She really is the little princess.
Father.
My daughter. I've been such a fool. It took me 18 years to learn the truth. Leaving you to drift alone, far from home. I have failed you. And I have failed your mother, the Empress.
If Her Majesty the Empress were still here, she would be heartbroken for the little princess.
My master took very good care of me. He taught me literature and martial arts. We traveled the mountains and rivers. And he even passed the title of pavilion master to me. So your daughter has not suffered. Please do not blame yourself.
I never would have imagined. My own daughter is the renowned pavilion master of Yanluo. You are the pride of your father and mother, although you were fortunate to survive. Those who tried to harm you, I wish I could tear them limb from limb.
Qing'e, the evidence is now clear. What happened that night? Speak up now.
If you dare lie again, I will send you to the army for harsh interrogation, under severe torture. Let's see how long you can stay stubborn.
Your Majesty, spare me. This servant admits her guilt.
Then confess the truth.
Back then, my child was indeed against palace rules. But I was fortunate to have Her Majesty's protection. But then Her Majesty met with an accident. I feared that after Her Majesty's passing, my daughter would have no one to protect her. That's why I had no choice but to resort to this.
Her Majesty was so kind and benevolent, and you repaid her kindness with betrayal. If I had known, I should never have met you that night. Let you suffer the consequences of your own actions. Then Her Majesty wouldn't have died in childbirth.
Scoundrel. First, you harmed the Empress, then, you harmed the princess. And you hid the truth until today. Your crimes are unforgivable, Shinlang.
Your servant is here.
Drag this criminal servant away, and execute her by 1,000 cuts. Shuang, daughter of the criminal servant, is to be exiled to the borderlands as a slave.
Yes, sire.
Your Majesty, I alone am responsible for this. Kill me, slice me. I will not utter a single complaint. But Inger knows nothing of this. She is innocent.
Father. Father. You cannot do this to Inger. Father.
Who let you in here? Take her away.
Father. Nursing deserves to die for her crimes, but your daughter is the child you raised with your own hands. Since the day I was born, I've never once angered you, even if I'm not your flesh and blood. How could you bear to be so cruel to me? Father, Inger is a woman. If I'm exiled into slavery, I'll surely suffer endless humiliation. How is that any different from death? Father, no. I fear it would be 100 times worse than death. Father, I'm your most beloved daughter. Father.
Chiner, how do you think this girl should be dealt with? I'll listen to whatever you decide.
Your Highness, you are as merciful as Her Majesty the Empress. Please spare Inger this once. She truly knows nothing. This is all my fault. She was kept completely in the dark. She's innocent, Your Highness.
Is it true? She knew nothing about any of this.
Could she really have known nothing? She traveled all the way from the capital to deliver poison. Her goal was to take the pavilion master's life. This woman has no conscience.
Your servant greets your majesty.
What's going on? What poison?
Pavilion Master, this medicine is tainted. You've already drunk it.
Don't kill her. I was the one who served the medicine, and I tricked her into drinking it. If you must kill someone, kill me. I beg you.
Let me tell you both, if anything happens to the pavilion master today, both of you will join him in death.
This is a deadly poison from the southern border. There is no antidote. Shuang had it purchased at a high price before leaving the capital. She carried it with her the entire journey, all to wait for an opportunity to administer it to the pavilion master. From the very beginning, she wanted the pavilion master dead.
You're lying. This is slander. A frame up.
Speak.
Don't kill me. Don't kill me. It was the princess. The princess ordered me to carry this poison. I kept it all the way, in the princess's vanity case. A few days ago, she ordered me to take out a vial and give it to Nanny Xing. She said it was to poison the pavilion master.
You wretched little traitor. How dare you betray me?
Your Majesty, spare me. I truly dare not lie.
Outrageous. Summon the imperial physician at once. Prepare medicine for Chiner. Chiner, are you feeling unwell? It's all my fault for forgetting to increase the guards around your tent. I gave the villains an opening.
Father, there's no need to worry. Since childhood, my master steeped me in medicinal springs. My body is immune to all poisons. This little dose has no effect on me at all.
Good, good. If anything were to happen to you, how would I face your mother, the Empress Dowager?
Since you know about the poison, you must be one of Shui Ying's confidants. What else do you know? Speak up, and you may redeem yourself.
The fire at the provisions depot last time was set by the princess. It was a failed attempt to harm the pavilion master. Also the ambush that injured the pavilion master. The princess used 100 taels of gold to bribe the soldiers. She gave the retreat route to the Beimeng generals. That phoenix pendant was also swapped out by the princess. The phoenix pendant used for the blood test that day wasn't the real one at all. The real phoenix pendant is hidden in a secret compartment inside a chest in the princess's tent. She hasn't had a chance to dispose of it yet. Your Majesty, this servant, I was forced into this.
Shuang. How could you be so vicious? You disregarded others' lives. You endanger the nation and its people. Guards, take this maid away. Find the soldiers who colluded with the enemy. Execute them immediately.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Guards, take her away.
Go and retrieve the real phoenix pendant.
As Your Majesty commands.
Father. Please, let me explain, Father.
Silence. How dare you call me father? All my years of effort have been wasted on raising such an ungrateful wretch.
Father. It was all Nanny Xing. It was all her. She said to kill Murongqing to avoid future trouble. Inger was just led astray by her.
She's right. I acted alone. My crimes are heinous. I beg your Majesty to sentence me to death.
Father, you heard her. She confessed. It was her. Inger is innocent.
Shuang. To save your own skin. You'd sacrifice your own mother and leave her with no way out.
It was her fault to begin with. She was wrong from the very start. Her biggest mistake was bringing me into this world.
No matter how many mistakes she made, she never mistreated you. You look down on her status. You think her being a servant shames you. But as a mother, she gave you her all. It's just a shame you never understood her good intentions.
You're a high and mighty princess now. If you were like me, reduced from princess to servant, could you stand here and talk so lightly about family bonds?
Master, reasoning with someone like her is like talking to a wall. A viper like her has no conscience.
I see you're truly beyond redemption. Chinger, I leave these two in your hands.
I know I've wronged the Empress and the Princess. I only ask for death. But please spare Inger. She's still young. She truly knows nothing. She's innocent.
Master, why show mercy to such people? They've tried to kill you multiple times.
This general is right. I fear her remorse now is also an act. Back then, it was with this very act that she deceived Her Majesty.
That medicine. Did you switch it?
How did you know?
I've studied medicine since I was a child. That bowl of medicine wasn't from the poison bottle. It was a sedative to induce sleep. You didn't intend to poison me.
That day, you saved me and my daughter. You were gravely injured. I simply couldn't bring myself to do it. I'm sorry.
In light of your remaining conscience, I'll give you a chance to start anew. Take them both to the estate. Assign them to menial labor. No pardon, no release.
Yes.
Thank you for your mercy, Princess. I will repay you in my next life.
Menial labor? I'm royalty. How could I possibly serve as a lowly maid? I refuse. I'd rather die than serve those lowly servants.
If you wish to die, I can grant that wish right now.
General. Inger, don't be rash. General, we are willing. We are willing to do menial chores.
Shuang, oh Shuang, even now, you still refuse to repent. Guards.
Yes, yes.
Remove her princess attire.
Why are you holding me? Let me go. How dare you humiliate the current princess?
Spread my decree. Starting today, Shuang is no longer a princess of our dynasty. Remove her name from the royal registry. Demote her to the lowly caste.
Yes.
No, I won't enter the lowly caste. I am a princess of the great Qi dynasty.
Drag her away.
Let me go. I am a princess. I am of royal blood.
If Mother were still alive, she surely wouldn't want to see this.
Princess, they brought this upon themselves. Don't trouble yourself over them.
Chinger. After 18 years, we, father and daughter, have finally reunited. Will you blame your father?
Father, don't blame yourself. You were also kept in the dark. How could I blame you?
You and your mother are truly alike. Both so pure and kind.
Father is also a wise ruler.
I declare that from today, Morongqing is the great Qi dynasty's eldest princess. After returning to the palace, immediately prepare the coronation ceremony. I want everyone in the world to know. I have found my own biological daughter.
Greetings, princess. Princess, may you live for thousands of years.
Your Majesty, back then, I didn't serve the Queen well. Today, I request to stay. To care for the princess. To make amends.
Mother's matter was not your fault. All rise.
Thank you, princess.
Back then, you voluntarily left the palace. Now, why are you willing to return?
Back then, I didn't know the princess was swapped. But regarding Shuang, I couldn't feel close to her. I thought it was the queen's death. That caused me to have a knot in my heart. So I requested to leave the palace. But today, seeing the true eldest princess, as close as the queen, I want to serve the queen, to care well for the princess.
You are indeed loyal to the queen. Qinger. What do you think?
I also want to hear from an old friend. Mother's passed when she was alive. If you are willing, then stay.
I am the princess. Work hard, you hear me? Work hard. So you're not listening to your princess anymore, is that it? Get to work. This year's tribute tea is truly fragrant and refreshing. Where have all the koi fish in the imperial garden gone? Attendant, fetch my fish bait and bring it to me. Murongqing, what are you doing here? Are you here to laugh at me? Let me tell you something. I am the one who is the true princess of noble birth. You were born of vulgar, lowly commoners. Why did you have to come back? Wasn't it good enough for you to just be the pavilion master? Why did you have to take everything from me? You stole my wealth and status. You shouldn't even be alive. You should just die. Die. Just die. Die.
Did you hear? That lunatic from the Shui family jumped into the river.
Inger. Inger. Inger.
How pitiful.
Inger. How could this happen?
She accidentally fell into the water. By the time we fished her out, she was already gone. Please accept our condolences, ma'am.
Impossible. My Inger has been a good swimmer since she was a child. How could she have drowned?
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Go, 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 go home. Don't worry about it anymore.
Inger, wake up. Come home with mother. You're such a good swimmer. There's no way you could have drowned, Inger. This is that fake phoenix pendant. Why? All of this is our fate. If back then, I hadn't swapped our children, out of selfishness, would my daughter also be alive and well? Good and evil will always be repaid. It's only a matter of time.
Mother Empress. Today is the anniversary of your passing. I have waited 18 years for this memorial.
Your Highness. Word has come from the estate in the capital. Xing'er and her daughter have passed.
How could it be so sudden?
According to the steward, they drowned themselves.
Have them buried. They were pitiful souls.
Those two got what they deserved. Why must your Highness pity them?
Back then, our family arranged for her to enter the palace to serve Mother. Her marriage was never her own choice to begin with. Breaking palace rules was only human nature.
You worry too much, Your Highness. She entered the palace of her own will. Moreover, Her Majesty the Empress never treated her poorly. No matter what, she should not have acted that way towards Her Majesty and you.
Death extinguishes all. Let's not dwell too much on the past.
Today is your investiture ceremony, Crown Princess. Your Highness, we should go see His Majesty.
Very well. Your daughter pays respects to father. May father live 10,000 years.
Imperial Princess Murong-Qing received the decree. By the mandate of heaven, the Emperor decrees the eldest imperial daughter, Murong-Qing, is favored by heaven's will. In observance of the initial edict, and consulting the rites, and yielding to public sentiment, we solemnly inform heaven, earth, the ancestral temple, and the altars of state. We confer the seal and treasure, establishing her as crown princess, to reside in the Eastern Palace, thereby strengthening the lineage for 10,000 years, and securing the hearts of all under heaven. Proclaim this to the world. So it is decreed.
Your daughter obeys the decree.
Congratulations, Imperial Princess, on the joyous occasion of your investiture as Crown Princess.
Rise. You've already paid your respects to your mother?
I believe Mother, in heaven, knowing we are reunited, will be overjoyed.
If your mother were still alive, she would undoubtedly love you the most. The reason I scheduled the investiture ceremony for today was also to commemorate your mother. I hope she can see it from heaven.
Although Mother is no longer here, Father still is. Xing'er is already deeply content.
Xing'er, I will surely compensate you doubly in the days to come.
Father has never owed me anything. Our bodies, hair, and skin are received from our parents. For this gift of life and nurture, Xing'er can never repay.
This Phoenix Jade pendant was left for you by your mother. Now it is returned to its rightful owner.
Long live the Imperial Princess. Long live her for thousands of years.